Hi team, this is HintMint. So starting at HintMint, you should see the welcome screen with sign in to get started, and a checkbox for like terms and condition and privacy policy, and the sign in with Google button. So now what I will do is first let me do this just for the verification. Now what I'll do is I will first take this terms and condition button and privacy policy checkbox so reviewers can see that the policy links are available before the authentication. Now I will click on sign in with Google. So here you can see that a Google OAuth windows open. Now I will pause on the address bar so you can see our OAuth client ID, which is 60091730473. So this is the exact client we submitted for the verification. The UI and the UI language is basically set to English. So every label and scope description appears in English throughout the flow. Now I will choose this like test account, and now Google shows the basic profile consent screen covering the name and the profile picture and the email address. So these are the standard sign in with Google permissions used to identify users in HintMint, and I will now click continue. So here you can see that I will now check this box. I will open the hint mint. So now if I want to take you guys to the setting, and in this phase, I will, so here you can see that these are the basic like things which we acquire from the user during the sign up process. This is the profile picture. This is the user first name and the last name and the email address. Now, I would take you to the uh, calendar consent screen. So now I am going to like connect with this calendar. So here you can see that here is the key consent step for the calendar. So Google presents a calendar permission with a sort of things in here. Now I will click on before I click. I think Yeah, so I think this is basically the point where we guys are like stuck at this point in time. So Google present the calendar permission with the description, but this is a sort of like place that we Google has not verified this application. So now I will click on go to HintMint unsave option. So here you can see that this is like review is available for HintMint privacy policy and terms and condition to understand like how the HintMint will process and protect your data. Now, if I click on the continue, this is the same warning which came across when we like happened to connect with the Google Calendar. So now, if I click on the services, so here you can see that the HintMint these three services are HintMint getting access to. So the personal information using the which is like publicly available, the primary Google account email address, and the association with your personal information on the Google. So all these three services are available. Now I will click on the done button, and now I will again click on the continue button. So at this point in time, the calendar is basically connected. Now what I'll do is I will create a very general meeting in here. Google account verification meeting, and I will add the description as it is. Now what I'll do is I will click the date. I will select the hours to something around 7 p.m. and I go by the rules and click this one. And now I will click add, and now I will create the event. So this event has been created. Now what I wanna do is I want you guys to take to the Google Calendar. So here you can see that this is the basically meeting which we created, and it is getting appear on the Google calendars. So now if I take you back to this HintMint UI, so this meeting is also like available in here. If I am going to create any of the meeting in the Google calendar, it is definitely going to reflect on over there. So now the major and the last portion is the this data access policy page. So here you can see that we have like a couple of like scope which are still not verified. So this is the point, like we are require your like permissions to get started with the Google Calendar invitations. So that's the complete user journey from like sign in to client ID, and then English language and explicit approval of the Google APIs for calendar scope, and the real create, read, edit, and delete of the calendar events, and all end to end inside the verified OAuth flow. So the only thing which is available at this point in time is the data access permission issue. So we need your assistance over there. Thank you.